Jesus, I'm becoming a fossil now.
We can't help.
You know, you can be a dinosaur, but now if you start becoming a fossil, it's beyond becoming a dinosaur.
Age is just but a number.
Oh,
so
Lord.
embrace that.
Okay. You will fall, my friends. You will fall.
Things
you will
happen.
fail. You might end up homeless at some point, like I did. Your car might be taken away from you.
You just have to be prepared. I feel like what you're trying to tell them, it's never easy.
It's
That's
never
an idea
easy.
you have. You haven't put it into practice,
Yes,
so you
yes.
don't know what to expect.
Failure
but you
is,
have to start.
Yes, failure
They
is
say
your
just
friend.
start.
How business survives these days, create your own blue ocean. By blue ocean, I mean a whole ecosystem that is not full of sharks eating each other because of competition. Yes.
Welcome back to Mizizi Lounge. Our guest today is Sam. You know I can never pronounce your last name. Is it Mchalongo or Mcholo?
You're butchering my name,
I know,
Mercy.
I'm butchering
You're butchering it.
Yeah.
It's a Mchalongo.
Mchalongo.
Yeah, that's a name from the top of the hills, Taita.
Okay. Mchalongo.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Cool. I've never had such a name.
Oh, a very rare name.
Nice.
Only like 3 of us in this universe share that name.
I won't doubt that. So welcome, Sam.
Thank you.
Sema tuongee Kiswahili.
You
good?
Tunaichanganya yote.
Kiswahili, right? Swanglish, right?
Swanglish.
So, Sam, the first time I met you, do you remember what you told me? I was like, why is this guy asking me this? So we met, remember you came to pick unga for your friend.
Yeah.
Then nikakwambia about biashara yetu. Ukaniambia ati, what do you want out of this? I'm like, dude.
And it's the first time,
I know, first time. So I was surprised. I didn't know what you do. So do you mind telling people what you do?
Well, I'm a videographer, photographer, brand manager. I can manage your brand for your company.
Okay.
I can do a little bit of marketing, especially organic marketing.
Awesome.
Just a little bit, not so much. And, I have other hobbies too besides that.
What's your hobby?
I have a little sound company.
Nice.
So I'm a sound engineer on the side.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, I think you do. You just don't know what
the
a
name,
sound
the title,
company.
I guess.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's just a band is in town and they need sound for 1,000 people. So I bring the speakers, I bring the microphones, the wiring, I set it up and all that.
So if people have parties, you're the man, right?
Especially bands. There is a difference between a DJ and a sound engineer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Still
so
confused
my
here.
DJing skills are not so good enough for a party, but good enough for a regular event that needs playback music. But what you'll see from me in an excellent way is the sound system, the microphones, and everything that involves that.
And recently you had a event, Refill.
Sam,
all I know you is photography.
Oh,
I was like, whoa, is that the Sam I know? You got the mic and you were entertaining people. You did good.
You saw that?
You did good.
I was like, so you saw me, huh?
I did. So do you mind telling us about Refill a bit?
Refill, it's an organization. It started as a dance group when I was in my early 20s. We were good dancers with my friends Kina Jenga. He's in Kenya right now. D. Kama, Maggie Warui, the Talanta Awards founder. Many of us, we used to call ourselves the masters. And then we kind of matured up we started doing events because we started dancing and going to events, and we did our own, and it was successful. And it became a full-blown event. So because we met every week, we decided, hey, why don't we make it an organization? Now we do concerts all over. We come to your city, if we get sponsorship, do some seriously good concerts.
You did good. I was like, whoa, is that the Sam I know?
Oh, I know.
Ooh,
it's a different
so do you
me
MC as well? Just so people know if anyone has
I've been a hype master. I can MC.
Okay.
MCing is easy for me.
Oh, wow.
But I'm a hype master.
Okay.
It's actually tougher than an MC.
Can you break it down?
Let me say that I'm an outgoing hype master.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm also not a dancer anymore.
What happened?
Kitambe likuja bwana. Mwanaume ni tu.
That's, well, I feel like you can dance. Once you're a dancer, you can always dance.
Always, you know, I can do a move or two here and there, and you know, and then get a little tired quickly.
So any more events you're planning with Refill, or that was it for the year?
We might do one in Atlanta if all goes well.
Okay.
There's an American church there we are talking with, and they might sponsor it. We go with, if you give me 10,000 to go to Atlanta,
10K. Did you say 10,000 Kenyan shillings or dollars? Okay.
Yes. We don't go small.
Wacha ni change.
You know, you saw the sound system and the lighting.
Amazing, trust me.
Yeah, and so you can imagine me transporting all those lights and the sound system to Atlanta, and having people set it up, and then bring Eunice Njeri, bring Moji Shot Baba, bring Benachi, and many other musicians.
That was
and
a
I
power
have to pay
team.
all of them.
That was a power team. So I understand once you break it down in Eleweka,
you end up spending a lot. Yes.
So how is the choir story photography?
Oh, it's before COVID, the sound company was my main company. It was called Supernova Sound Company.
Okay.
And it was the main thing. It was good. But then once it went down with COVID, photography kicked in and filming. I was still a photographer and a filmmaker, but after the sound company. But now, photography and filming and branding is my main thing. Actually, I don't think that I want to do the sound business anymore.
Oh, you done.
Yesterday, I booked a gig in September in Pennsylvania. I'll be coming to Pennsylvania in September.
Anyone in PA, spread the word.
Yeah, a lady called Catherine there doing an event, you know. So she booked me yesterday, and I really didn't want to do it because it's a lot of work. Yeah, carrying all the sound up that way and working on all day, and compared to photography and filming, oh Lord,
that's easy.
Yeah, and photography pays actually better too. Yeah. So
can people rent your equipment?
I rarely rent it out.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to rent the projectors out. I had very good short throw projectors. Okay. I sold them last year because they were sitting in the storage doing nothing. Yeah, but I rarely actually rent things out. Currently, the sound company is just servicing my concerts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and maybe a few events if I know you well and I have to bring it.
You better know as well, Sam.
Yes,
please.
but if you call me for filming, of course I'll come. That's my main gig. You know. Yeah, I'm a filmmaker.
Awesome. Good to know that. So if you live in Raleigh, or do you do pictures out of state as well?
Yeah, I just did Atlanta, Georgia. I just did Pennsylvania about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
I just did a wedding in Boston.
Oh, wow.
A 50th anniversary, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm doing another wedding in New Jersey on September 12th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So people out there, if you're looking for a photographer, videographer, what is the other one? Sound what?
Sound and lighting, but that one not really. Unless you really, 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 really want it. I'll take your money. Yeah. Yes.
So when it comes to event, can you just do any kind of event, or it has to be religious? And I have a reason why I'm asking.
It doesn't have to be religious, but then again, I have my own code of conduct, my own principles. I will not go to a club where people are partying and drinking so much to a point whereby it becomes rowdy. So I kind of choose my clientele. Yeah, you know, in this field, once you establish yourself, you get to choose your clientele. Someone calls you and you will know. Yeah, if they tell you, oh, you're coming to a club and it's this club and it's these people organizing it, you will know how things will go. Yeah, too many of my friends have ended up with their laptops gone.
Oh no.
Sound equipment disappearing because in the middle of fights, because people got drunk and they were fighting too much. You know,
they lost it.
Yeah. In Atlanta and in in
Raleigh?
Dallas.
I thought right here at home.
Yeah, so I'm usually careful on how far I can go with the types of events. I'll do your party. Yeah, I do. I actually, I've done some very big, what do we call this? These high school events, what do we call them? Proms. Is it high school?
Prom.
Yeah.
I think high school. Yeah, high school.
Yeah, I've done some big, humongous high school proms in DC. But you see, they have security. They have a code of conduct.
Everything is organized.
Yeah, it's organized. Yeah, but I never went to their after party.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done.
Yes.
You have your pictures.
Yes.
So was it hard to adjust? I know everything started, or the change started when COVID hit.
Yeah.
Was it really hard to switch from photography and from videography and settled for?
Yeah, when COVID hit, let me be sincere. That way I can add value in your channel.
Exactly.
So, COVID hit. I have approximately maybe $16,000 in the business account. All those are down payments for weddings and events. So many down payments. And the shutdown happens and everyone cancels the events.
Oh, yeah.
And that's only half the money. I've already eaten like half of it. Of course, you know,
like, this is the profit. I can use this.
Yeah. So the next day, my account was negative. My I started paying people with credit cards. Negative. Within 3 months, I had to let one of my car go back to the factory.
You told me that.
Yeah. So I lost the sound company totally. Yeah. And funny enough, it's kind of a blessing because I've bounced back and I'm in a better position than ever before.
Sam.
You know?
You're doing good.
Yeah. So sometimes I know people died and my family members too. Some of them, I lost them. But to me, it was more of a blessing. Yeah, even coming to realize, even my friendships. That's when you realize friendships. I used to be surrounded by so many people in town and all over. I used to do events, refill events, were full of my friends helping me. After COVID, they all disappeared. No lie. They all disappeared. The only person I had in refill this year that has been there is DJ P Ranks. You saw him? Poxy, the DJ in refill, is really good. Really good.
Is that the one in Texas, you said?
Yes. Big up to DJ P Ranks. He held it up.
Wow,
the rest of the crew disappeared. And, you know, I don't blame them. You know, life
They had
happens.
to do what they had to do. Maybe they were caught up as well.
Yeah, you know.
But as a friend, I'm sure you were expecting.
But I was expecting people to make sacrifices, you know. But believe me, some of them, even a phone call since then. Not even one single one. So basically, I'm telling you, and my man, there's my man called Chase Mode. Of course, he's been with me. Yeah, let me not forget that. We have a few guys. He was not in the event, but you know, he's been a brother to me throughout. But most of the people I had by my side vanished. Yeah. So
what lesson did you learn from that?
You better be careful on how you choose your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be very careful on how you choose your friends. You know, Warren Buffett and and this guy Napoleon Hill and Bob Protka and so many other guys. They've always said, Jim Rohn, they've always said that the friends you have are the average, is the average person you are, you know. You are the 5 friends you have, you know. If your friends are on a scope where they're not growing, that's what you become. So you have to have friends, 33% who are up here that challenge you, another 33% who are on your level that you can always mingle and help each other, and another 33 that you want to lift up. You know, that's the rule I decided to apply from last year. Don't just be with the friends that are there because they're your friends.
They're friends. And that's good because you took it positively and it helped you grow.
Yes.
You saw opportunities that you never knew you could ever have, or you had the capabilities of doing certain stuff.
Yeah.
So what is Good People Society, Sam? You have, like, you wear a lot of hats. So today you're Good People, tomorrow you're Refill, the next day you're this. So which is really good.
Actually,
you have to be that flexible.
I brought you a gift. So Good People Society, you see, this is a Refill Ministries t-shirt. Yeah, but it's
what's written on it?
Refill. This year I decided to call it, the tour this year is called Refill Fearless Tour.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's
we were in Charlottesville and in Raleigh. We might be in Atlanta soon. And so this t-shirt is not bought by Refill. It's bought by my company called Good People Society. So it sells it, this specific one, it sells it, and all the money from this t-shirt goes to Refill. Yeah. And let me talk business here. That way.
I need my t-shirts.
Oh, okay. Let me talk business here.
Okay.
That way we give them value, right?
Of course.
The people who want to do business in a way that pays them without. You gotta be smart about business and how you give to the society. So Refill Ministries is an organization, and not only do we do concerts, but we do feeding programs in schools in Kenya.
Oh, wow.
And we help young upcoming musicians do music videos, and we finance them. Like this Sunday, some of the money from that t-shirt is funding a music video. It has to be a Christian music video because most people who are funding Refill are Christians. Yeah, so it has to be that. And that Sunday we'll have like 10 dancers.
When, this coming Sunday?
Yeah, in that video shoot in Kenya.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
These 10 dancers are just kids who just dance and they don't have anything else to do. Young men, you know, and women. So that day they'll be paid. That's food on the table for their families. And you know, right now people are sleeping hungry in Kenya. People are suffering. That's
really nice of you.
Yeah, so the guy doing the video will do a video. We'll end up with a video, right? And the same guy has the producer shooting the video is getting paid. So you see, we are stimulating
creating employment. You're giving them money. You're putting food on the table.
And that's the best way to do it.
So do you just pick any part of the country, or you have a specific region at the moment?
I get approached by many musicians, young. So I kind of pick. It takes a while before I accept someone's request.
Kwa hivyo Samuel ni ule msee back home.
Kidogo tu sio sana.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like big. I'm not like those big. I'm not those musical goons in Kenya. So siwezi sema mimi ni yule msee.
Okay.
I'm just doing my thing in a small way in Kenya.
No, ule msee because watu wana reach out, wanakuambia some support. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so they'll reach out to me. I'll keep the conversation with that person for a long time. I'll see what they are doing. They'll send me their music. And then I'll choose. I'll just tell them, hey, we'll do a song for you. Like we are doing a song for Valley Boy this Sunday in Nairobi.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's from that t-shirt. So the business, where am I benefiting, you know? Yeah, because don't ever be lied. Anyone with an organization gets to benefit in one way or another.
I mean, you have to, because you need to spend money.
Unless you're Mother Teresa, it's really hard to really run an organization unless you're a millionaire too.
And that's the only way you can keep growing and supporting the other people there as well.
Yeah, so this is how I benefit. So for those who actually buy my t-shirts, I have Good People Society t-shirts too coming soon, and many other, shoes and pants coming soon.
Awesome.
goodpeoplesocieties.com.
Awesome.
Societies.com. .com. And so this is how it is set up, and anyone who wants to start such a thing, it's really, you can do it as a side gig. You don't have to quit your job like I did to do a small business and still make impact.
Nice.
So this is how you do it. I have goodpeoplesocieties.com, which has its own YouTube channel that it's a motivational kind of a clothing line. You've seen my Good People Society YouTube channel.
I have.
Yeah, and I also use my Mr. Sam the Creative channel to advertise it. So these things are feeding onto each other. So Good People Societies, whenever I sell the refill t-shirt, I put that money in refill, like I did. The money that paid all the musicians that came, the money that paid Eunice Njeri, Mojishot Baba, and the other musicians came from the t-shirt that I sold through my company. Yeah. So for these t-shirts, I'm not making any profit, but other t-shirts, I'll still help Kenya, but still keep a little profit for me,
Yeah.
So guys, keep on buying my t-shirts, of course, and not just the refill one. Mine,
the others are coming
they're
out
feeding
soon.
Kenya, and they're helping
Please
young
let
people.
us know when they're out.
Sure.
I'm sure there's people who want to buy that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so, since we are financing our own organization, we are writing a receipt for Good People Societies, and we have a write-off on our taxes in Good People Society. That's how you operate. So you kind of minimize the expenses. I benefit as a person, and as a person who is helping out there, don't ever tell people, oh, I'm not making anything. All the money is going to the children. No. That's hypocrisy. Yes. If someone is your friend and they want to support you, even if they're not your friend, they should know that you're a human being and you have to eat.
And honesty is really key. You have to be transparent and tell people, because I mean, how is the project going to grow if you're only giving out and nothing is coming in?
Oh yeah. So if you go buy on goodpeoplesocieties.com, you're really helping me. You're helping some kids in Kenya. You're helping young men in Kenya come up with their talents. You're helping us do events here, which are a blessing. You saw it.
Oh, right? Yeah, I saw it. I was like,
fire, yeah? It was fire.
You did amazing.
Yeah, so you see, just that shirt helped me break even.
And it's good you figured out a mode that worked rather than going for loan, getting into debt. I think that was the best approach.
Oh, yeah.
Because paying those loans can be a pain as well. The interest.
Yeah. Actually, anytime you start a company, asking for a loan to start a small company is almost always a big mistake. Ask me why.
Why?
Because let me give you an example of my company. Mine was radical. I was radical. Yeah, I was working for a company and I had graduated and I didn't like it. I was getting depressed. So one night while reading Al Nightingale, one of the book called The Secrets. You
read a lot, Sam?
Yeah. I mentor people a lot too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's the age? Do you mentor little boys?
I'm actually mentoring a whole RN.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to transition into a life coach.
Do you pay? Do you charge?
Oh, yeah, I get paid for every month.
Okay.
Yeah, and right now I'm working with a company of nurses, helping them brand themselves and advertise.
Wow, Wow, that's impressive. You need to let us know your charges, because I'm sure there's a ton
So actually in Raleigh, let me market for them right now.
Okay.
So in Raleigh right now, we have a brand new clinic by Kenyans. Brand new clinic. If you want hydration, let's say you had a hangover last night, you have a hangover today, or you traveled 12 hours in your week, or you overworked, you did 80 hours or 70 hours this week, just go for hydration at Access One Medical and Rehab.
Access One Medical and Rehab. Where is that located?
Off of Wake Forest Road.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
right near
was
Buffalo.
the lady at Refill?
Yeah, the lady was in Refill with her table. And
cool.
Angie is one of the people who have always been around Refill Ministries.
Wow.
So Angie, we grew up together.
Awesome.
And now she's a nurse practitioner. And now they have the clinic with the aunt and another lady and some doctors. So guys, if you're in Raleigh, man, go for a physical. They do physical.
This is
impressive.
Very good, I had never heard of that.
Yeah.
Did they just launch?
One. They just launched a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so they call themselves Access One Medical and Rehab. Yeah, but that's how basically. So I was talking about loans with small businesses. Always try to avoid loans as much as possible. For example, I was telling you my story. So I quit after reading Al Nightingale one night, and I said enough is enough. You know, I had read some Napoleon Hill before that, and Tony Robbins. You know, all these books, and I decided, you know what? I was living in this big house, paying almost $1,500 a month, and I'm not making any money. I'm just chasing my tail. And I was like, how can I save $10,000 to start my sound company? You know, I bought a van, minivan. I told my landlord I'm moving out. I lived in my van for 6 months and saved $10,000. And bought my first sound system and my first camera.
Sam, how easy or hard is that, living in a van?
Yes.
I mean, you need to shower, you need
you go to the gym, book a gym, be in a gym membership, get your jacuzzi every day. And then after that, jump in the shower. So sometimes I'll be in a rush and I don't want to go work out. So I'll go just run a little bit in the treadmill to pretend
as long as they've seen your name there,
and then boom, shower. And I'm out.
Smart.
Yeah, breakfast, you need cereal in a box, a bowl, and a spoon. That's all you need.
What season was this? Because
it was going to summer. It was summer going to winter. Actually, if you have to be homeless, don't be homeless during summer. It's crazy because of the heat, even at night. But on the winter time, it's hard for your car to lose heat, and you know, God forbid, it doesn't stop running. But you see, I had money. You did. Yeah. So if it breaks down, I have the money to fix it. Because now I'm saving the whole $1,500 plus a little more for the bills. So I'm saving about $2,000 a month.
Sam, that is a story for another day. I want to hear the homeless part.
Yeah,
really interesting.
I can teach you on how to live in a van comfortably, and life can go on.
We need another session for that, for sure. Yes. I'm interested.
So I save the money, and since then I've been buying my equipment cash. The only last time I had to go down is last year, because I ended up buying a new van at a loan before COVID. And then COVID hit. And then I can't pay for the van, and it's sitting on the parking lot, and I had to lose it. So my credit goes down to 550. But you see, I can teach you on how to bring back your credit to 750.
Ooh, another topic there.
So it's back to over 700 in less than a year.
Sam, I need those lessons for sure.
So that's a good thing about doing what you love. You get to learn a lot.
You don't see it as a job.
Now I can be a mentor to many people.
I need a mentor too.
So let's talk about this bread.
The bread, of course. You know, there's two types, right? Which is your favorite? You didn't realize?
I've eaten this one before.
Oh, you have? Yeah.
Right here in your house.
Okay.
Let's see this one. Mm. Mm. Mm.
You're confused.
They're both good. Very
Thank
good.
You.
Of course, I love this.
The whole wheat.
I love whole wheat. But tell me, is this two different flours?
No, it's the same flour. It's Mizizi flour. So actually, that's the whole wheat. We're almost launching that soon.
Okay.
And the other one is the regular.
Then I ate this last time.
Yeah, I think you did. You ate that last time. Yeah.
I love this too.
Thank you. So people out there, if you're looking for homemade bread, talk to me. You can either bake it yourself or you can buy the flour and follow the very simple instructions and voila.
Yeah, and we did, I remember we did it with your spice, your chai spice.
Yeah, the chai spice. Sorry, we couldn't make chai today. It's a bit hot.
Oh, it's okay.
If you're a chai lover, anytime is chai
There's a Swahili
time.
saying that says, dawa ya moto ni moto.
Dawa ya moto ni moto.
So,
True.
I'll drink chai even when it's burning hot.
Anytime, any day. Same here. I do it all the time.
Ninachoma picha kwa channel yako, ninararua keki.
It's okay. We all eat. I'm here drinking my juice too. So what plans do you have? I know the year is almost done. Almost time to start making New Year's resolutions. Those kind of stuff. What plans do you have? I know every time I see you, you always have something new coming up. Another baby coming up.
I know.
Well, not a biological baby.
Not a biological.
You know your business is
maybe
a baby.
Soon that one too, I hope. I'll still keep on nurturing good people societies. And I'll be pushing a lot of Refill Ministries content from the last events too.
Okay.
So I'll be spending time pushing that out just to make Refill still keep on dispensing good stuff to everyone out there. You know, it's a family event. And I'll also, you see, I have the filming and photography company. So I'll also I'm pushing my channel too, Banana Land Media, or if you type Mr. Sam the Creative, you'll find it. I'll be pushing that. So this rest of the year, I'll just be pushing the same things. In the last few years, you know, since I started the business, it's like all these things I've been formulating. Even Good People Society, I started building it almost 3-4 years ago. I started with a YouTube channel with motivation. And then we have the Banana Land Media, the one that I'm famously known for. And Refill, of course, is over 15 years old. And it's old, actually. I'm getting old. Jesus, I'm becoming a fossil now.
We can't help.
You know, you can be a dinosaur, but now if you start becoming a fossil, it's beyond becoming a dinosaur.
Age is just but a number, so Lord. Embrace that.
Okay, yeah. But the number can be big.
I mean, the number can be big, but what can we do?
What can we do?
Nothing.
Yeah. So it's those same things. They're actually coming together finally, really working with each other for each other. And
I love that.
Yeah, you know, some people used to tell me, Sam, you're dealing with too many things: photography, filming, sound company.
Good thing it's things video, you don't have to sweat. It's things you enjoy doing, effortless.
There's a book called The Blue Ocean Strategy.
Okay, Blue Ocean
Strategy.
Yeah,
it's whereby you come with different ideas, some of them not original, like filming, photography, sound and lighting. They're not original ideas for me. I never invented those, but I brought them together. And I'll come to your wedding, ask you, hey, if you have $5,000 or $4,000, how about I bring you these 3 services? So I created a service or a package, product that is totally not provided by other people unless they are providing it in a singular manner.
Exactly, so and in this case, you do all.
Yeah, so I created my own ecosystem whereby I have a customer base that really need my service of all included, you know? Yeah, and that's how business survives these days. Create your own blue ocean. By blue ocean, I mean a whole ecosystem that is not full of sharks eating each other because of competition. Yeah, that's the current market today, or actually for a few years, the market and the competition used to be the red ocean strategy. Open another Mizizi outside here and try to destroy you. You know, that's the wrong way to go about it, and that's what has been done in so many businesses for the last many years. But today, the blue ocean strategy is a strategy. It come out. I have seen Mizizi Foods, but you're Mizizi Foods, so you're not going to compete with some caterers out there.
No.
You have your actually, you're an example of a blue ocean. No one gives what you give.
No.
It's amazing.
No one does.
Yeah.
We know that.
All is said. All is said.
Thank you for confirming. So what is your favorite party? I know there's birthday parties, there's weddings, there's... Unfortunately, you've done a couple of funeral services.
A lot.
Wow.
Woo, especially last year. I lived off of funerals last year. It's really hard to charge for funerals, you know, because people are mourning, and some of them are my friends.
Yeah.
And I have to ask you for $1,500 to shoot your funeral. It's kind of tough.
It's tough.
Yeah,
a lot of emotions
I don't like
going
they're my lists, you know. But in every event, in every job, I make sure I tell the story. So if you want to give me a definition as Mr. Sam, who are you? I am a storyteller.
You are a storyteller.
Yeah.
The creative,
the
right?
Creative. I'll tell you a story when I do your wedding. I'll tell a story of your wedding in a very good manner. Go watch. You've watched some of my wedding films. I create a story.
Amazing pictures, amazing memories.
Yeah. If you have a couple and you want to do a couple's kind of a wedding video out there in the field, I'll create a real story for you. Yeah, so, but I love doing weddings.
Nice. Weddings are the best. Nice moments, fun moments.
Yes.
So anyone out there, if you have a baby shower coming, wedding coming up, birthday parties coming up, housewarming, any kind of celebration, actually I feel like we need to celebrate every day, because just being alive and healthy, it's a celebration on its own.
Yes, yes.
And remember growing up how we had to look for that cameraman anakuja na ile kamera ya
ile film.
Iyo, yeah.
Hey, umetuuza miaka bwana. Hey.
Sikusema mimi, nilisoma kwa book.
Ulisoma kwa kitabu.
Yeah. So I feel like now everything been made so easy.
Yeah.
So we need to capture those memories, hang on to them, because we are not sure of tomorrow.
Yes.
Someone once said, live your today.
Yes, very true.
Because we don't know about tomorrow.
Very true.
So you're really doing good, and I need to book you for a session as well.
Okay.
For our family, we need to do that. And
yes.
Yeah. So what advice, Sam, can you leave for the young people, anyone who's challenged? I know life never goes positive all the time.
Yeah.
What have you learned? I know our experiences might be different, but what is that one common thing you can tell people when they are faced with a tough situation to do, or just growth? You know, there's young people who are looking into you. Maybe they're like, oh, I can learn a thing or two from Sam.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just tell them what I've gone through. First of all,
no filter.
Yeah, no filter.
That's the best.
Don't be afraid to jump. Like Steve Harvey says, jump. The parachute, you're not sure if it will open up. It might, it might not. If you fall, I don't think you'll die. Fear holds us back. And maybe you want to keep that job you don't like. And you feel like you cannot jump into business. I'm always an ambassador of telling Africans in America to create their own system, to create our own ecosystem. Yeah, to have our own independence, have our own economy in America, like the Indians. You see, an Indian guy, if an Indian is beaten up by the police today out here, tomorrow the mayor is firing that policeman, because the Indians are so powerful economically. it will move the mayor. It will move the politician. And something will be done. But us black people are so disintegrated.
We're working on that.
Sorry to say, most of the time when we come together is when we are praying at church, and we start the churches and break them into smaller pieces, which is wrong. But the Indians are coming together, 5 families living in the same house, creating big credit lines and money. And they buy Motel 6, and they buy 10 of them within 5-10 years, and all of them are millionaires. And you go step on an Indian man's toe as a policeman, you will be chewed into pieces. But go step on an African out here in the street as a policeman, go step on an African, he has no one to defend him, because our lawyers are so few and they are not together. Our people, they have money here and there because we love to go to school and become doctors and take care of our own, and we don't know that coming together is what will create the bank systems belonging to Africans, the economy, on African churches on Sunday collecting millions of dollars, and then on Monday we take the millions to the banks belonging to Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo has been criticized of not really having diversity before. So, and you go to the bank, and as a black person you end up not getting a loan, the money, same money you took to church, you see. So guys, my advice to you is, even if you have a job and you love it, have a side gig. Once you get off work at 5 p.m, have your side gig. Don't watch TV, and start building an entity. And then let's collaborate the way Ms. Easy Foods collaborate with me, you know, and the way you collaborate with so many other people. I love your collaboration.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, make sure you buy the spice and everything. So that's the key. And then after that, you will fall, my friends. You will fall. You will fail. You might end up homeless at some point, like I did. Your car might be taken away from you.
You just have to be prepared. I feel like what you're trying to tell them, it's never easy. That's an idea you have. You haven't put it into practice, so you don't know what to expect.
Failure
but you have to start.
Yes, failure is your friend.
Just start. So once you start, you know, oh,
Embrace
next time
failure.
I'll do this, next time I won't do that. I feel like it opens your eyes to opportunities for you.
Fall and fall forward. Yeah, fall forward. That way you get up, you're up a step.
You're a step ahead.
Stand up, fall again. Keep on going until the end of the game. True. That's how Elon Musk is formed. That's how. There's this guy in New York who is a billionaire, Kenyan.
Oh, wow.
It's called
Mwale.
Yeah.
Mwale City.
Yeah, Mwale City.
The owner of the Mwale City in
Kenya,
Kenya,
that guy grew up, he was homeless. Yeah.
I saw his project. Impressive.
My goodness.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can have 100 Kenyan billionaires.
City. He started his own Walmart.
Yeah.
So there's Walmart. He has a Walmart.
That guy is
People
moving.
don't play.
They don't play. Yeah. And if you just sit there and embrace your 9-to-5 job, 8-to-5, and not try to, especially you young people who are so educated and you're getting paid so good money, stop partying on the weekends. Build an entity that will end up being an empire, especially when we collaborate.
Well, maybe they need to balance it, right? Instead of you telling them just not to.
And sometimes you might not need to balance it.
You want them to sacrifice.
If you really want to succeed in this thing, you might need to sacrifice some things, and almost for good. You tell me if Elon Musk's, they go to party every day. Those guys never used to party. If they'll party, maybe in the house, where they are renting, where their office is, where they are coding. Those guys, there's this great media guy, Gary Vaynerchuk, New York, Vayner Media, who actually transformed his dad's wine company from 2 million to 50 million. Left it and started his own media company in New York. Now it's over maybe 200 million. That guy, when other guys were partying every week and trying to keep up the drip, he was busy marketing himself, YouTube channel, doing this. Now, while now his friends are the ones watching him with a beer and a big belly, he's killing it. He's living it, you know? So, and he's collaborating with other Americans and other people out there. So he has an empire, and the children's children are taken care of. Guys, your job alone will not take care of your grandchildren. If you're living a life that is YOLO, you know, you can live YOLO, which we call Epicurean lifestyle. And you can live a Stoic lifestyle, which is suffer now and pleasure later. So suffer now for your generation later. YOLO does not always work for the community at large. It's a very selfish agenda. So, yeah, party if you want to party. But my friends, I think between you are 19 and 30 years old, it's your time to make mistakes. Not partying mistakes, but business mistakes. Entity mistakes. Yes.
Wow. Thank you for the advice, Sam.
And failure is your friend.
Don't be scared. That one I know for sure. Having a business, you have an expectation, you release a product, maybe it doesn't work how you expected, and you just need to pick the pieces and carry on.
Yes.
And being in business, for one thing, I'll say always take critiques.
Yes.
For me, I feel like, yeah, you'll do stuff for your close friends, your families. They'll always praise you. They'll like what you make because maybe they're scared to hurt your feelings or make you mad. But no, those are not your customers. Always take critiques. So personally, I like when my clients tell me, oh, I tried this and that, it didn't work well or whatever. Most of them so far it's been positive, which I like.
I love your chapatis. I forgot your chapatis.
Thank you, Sam.
Actually, a lady called Delight from Maryland. The other day she was asking me, those chapatis at refill.
Oh, wow.
Wow, awesome.
Thank you. Thank
Kudos.
you. Thank you. Yeah, so as I was saying, we just need to learn from mistakes and carry on. For me, don't have too much expectation, but perfection. I feel like you need to always improve, even if it's a single little step. That's what makes you grow. And it might take a long time, but it's really worth it. And especially if you have a business, only you know how much you want it. I won't know. You'll come and explain to me what you're working on, what your business is. I'll have no idea besides listening to you. That's where it ends. But you know, you have the urge. You know how bad you want this to grow. So from my side, that's the takers I'll leave you with. Again, thank you so much for your time, Sam.
And
thank you.
Let me say one thing about Mercy. Actually, remember when I met you and you're like, what is this guy asking me? I was like, what do you want for your business?
I know.
Where do you want to go?
You asked me, I'm like,
what's your next
I
plan?
don't even know you.
You're like, who is this?
He only came to pick Unga. Hello.
It's because I came and I saw potential, you know. And then later on, I thought, that day I thought I can help this lady do a lot. Only to realize that you do it. Whatever I was to teach you.
You've been helpful. I mean, you've been helpful.
Yeah, here and there.
You have.
But your hustle is top of the line.
We're trying.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you're heading somewhere big.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Humongous.
Thank you. And I wish you all the best as well. I know you have bigger plans. That too will come to pass. And it's going to be, I mean, look at where you came from.
Yes.
And where you are right now.
It's a downfall.
I know, right?
But
and
now
you had to work on it. Yeah. So other than that, for today, I thank you, Sam, for your time. And I know you're busy, right? You have
actually
nowadays Sam is working on the
my client cancelled on me today,
did?
so yeah, we are good.
Okay, well,
yes, we will just drink some of this after
some of the tea and the mkate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, people. Sam, always a pleasure. Anytime, you know this is home. You're always welcome.
Thank you, and subscribe to this channel.
Please subscribe. Mizizi Lounge.
Yo.
We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We just try posting food pictures. And if you want a recipe, you want to cook one-on-one with us, please let me know. We have a Zoom account for business. We'll be one-on-one cooking together.
All right.
Fun times. Thank you. Bye.